Hey guys, what's up? It's Sunshine from Sunshine's Journey here on YouTube and also on Instagram. I used to weigh 391 pounds, and so far I've lost over 150 pounds naturally. And I wanted to talk to you guys about a side that you may not hear, too much about as far as the weight loss journey and what's important to do in order to change your life. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about changing your relationship with food and how changing your emotional and your psychological health is crucial to having long-term success with weight loss. So I did an Instagram live earlier today on Sunshine's Journey, and I was talking about yesterday. And yesterday was my third day in a row at Orange Theory, and I had actually slept weird on my neck earlier in the week. So all week my neck has been like, not like hurting, but like sore. And, instead of being able to go like this, I was literally like Michelle from Romeo and Michelle's, where I had to like turn my whole body to like look. So I was just kind of sore yesterday, and it was making me kind of crabby, and I was tired because it was going to be my third day in a row at Orange Theory. So I went to my workout, I got it done, and I was really, really, really wanting to eat something bad. And I have to drive past McDonald's, I have to drive past Burger King, I have to drive past Taco Bell, all on the way home. So I drove past Burger King, made that okay. Taco Bell, that stupid naked chicken taco was calling my name. I was like, do not make eye contact with Taco Bell. You don't need to go through the drive-thru. You're not that person anymore that's going to get fast food and eat it in your car by yourself and throw away the garbage when you're done, and no one will know. So as I'm turning left past McDonald's and Taco Bell and Burger King, Walgreens is there. And I'm waiting at the red light, waiting to turn left, and I see on the board, it says all Valentine's candy is 50% off. So I'm not even a candy person, you guys. Like, my big weakness is salt, but for whatever reason, I was like, well, maybe I'll just go check out the Walgreens Valentine stuff and I'll just see what they have. So I pull into Walgreens and I go in and I go to the Valentine's aisle. And I'm looking up and down, at all the stuff that's 50% off. And I'm looking at the candy, and nothing's really catching my eye because, again, I'm not really a candy person. And then I came across these caramel hearts, and I'm like, oh, that sounds really good. So they're 69 cents normally. I'm like, it's only 30 cents, 30 something cents. It's not the end of the world. It's just a little tiny chocolate heart. It's not going to ruin everything. That's like the little devil on your shoulder. That's the old 400-pound Sunshine being like, it's totally fine. Treat yourself, girl. And so I pulled the chocolate heart out and I'm looking at the nutritional facts. And the first thing that I always look for is sodium. It was like 50 grams of sodium. So I was like, no big deal. And then I see it's 24 carbs. And I'm like, ugh, like, really? Like, this is something that I'm not even crazy about. It was going to be an impulse buy and an impulse eat. And so I put it back. And I'm still in the candy aisle and I'm still kind of looking around, to see if there's anything else that catches my eye. And then I go back to that chocolate caramel heart and I pick it up again and I'm looking at it. And I'm like, Sunshine, you don't even like candy. You're not even really hungry right now. And if you are hungry, you can go home and eat one of your yummy Elite Lifestyle Cuisine meals and be more than satisfied. You do not need this chocolate candy caramel heart. So for the second time, I put the heart back and I left the aisle and I went and I got my cat food and my paper towel. And I'm walking, minding my own business, walking to pay for my stuff at Walgreens. And I pass, how Lay's has those like the crazy flavors that you can try? I pass beer brat chips. And I'm like, oh my God, that sounds fantastic. But then again, that's the little devil on my shoulder saying, girl, treat yourself. Get those chips. No one's going to know. You've worked hard. You just had a hard workout. You just burned a whole bunch of calories. No one's going to know if you get those chips. And I said, Sunshine, keep walking. My goals over here on this shoulder were like, hell no. You do not need these chips. You didn't even know about them before you came into Walgreens. Get your butt over to the register and get out of Walgreens. So I begrudgingly, longingly looked at the chips and I left them alone and I paid for my stuff. So then I get to my car and again, the little devil on my shoulder is like, hey girl, McDonald's is right across the street. You are so good. You didn't get that candy. You don't even like candy, but you like McDoubles. Why don't you come on over and get a McDouble? And I'm just like, oh my God, like what is wrong with you? Get in the car, turn right, get your butt home, go eat dinner. Do you really want to waste everything that you have just done at Orange Theory for a freaking McDouble? No. And like, I reminded myself, like, Sunshine, it's not like if you don't get this McDouble right now, that when you've hit your goals or when you really want a cheat, it's not like McDoubles are getting discontinued. It's not like McDonald's is going to close down. Nothing is going anywhere. You do not need this McDouble. Go turn right, go home. You don't need McDonald's. So I'm literally having this conversation in my head with myself. Like, stop. Like, this is not who you are anymore. Again, you're not the girl that goes through the drive-thru and eats fast food in your car by yourself and throws away the garbage before anyone knows about it. Like, that's not who you are anymore. You don't need to do that. So I got in my car, or I'm in my car. I turn my car on. I'm going to turn out of the parking lot. And of course, there's like 6 cars that I'm waiting to like go so I can turn right. And McDonald's is literally right in front of my face. And I'm like, oh God, like that battle. Like, do I drive forward and go to McDonald's or do I turn right, go home, focus on my goals, eat my elite lifestyle cuisine, which is delicious. It's not like I'm, denying myself of something good to eat. Like I have good food at my house. So I turned right and I went home and I avoided everything. Even though it was a struggle, it was a good 30-minute struggle, all things considered, between Walgreens and the candy and the chips and McDonald's as I was leaving. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I haven't lost 150 pounds plus already, and suddenly I have it all figured out. I no longer magically, after 30 years of having a poor relationship with food, I'm not cured. It's not like I don't go through these struggles just like I did in the beginning of my journey, just like I'm sure a lot of you guys do. And, I want you guys to know that is when you really need to dig down deep and think about why you started. Think about all of your hard work. Think about every single time that you quit and fell off the wagon and gained weight back. I guarantee you that every single time that happened started with a night like yesterday where, the old me would have stopped at one of the fast food restaurants, probably also gotten candy at Walgreens, probably would have also grabbed those chips, would have grabbed a soda. That was the old me, and if you guys have been following me, it's not like I went from 391 pounds and I just magically lost 150 pounds and everything is perfect. I went from 391 pounds to 245 back up to 365 pounds. I gained over 100 pounds back, and now I've lost over 100 pounds again. So I just want you guys to know that in those moments of weakness, that is what is going to decide your fate. That is what is going to set this time around for you, apart from the other times that you have tried to lose weight, that you've tried to start and you just couldn't stay on track. It's those moments that you dig down deep and you remember who you are and why you started and how strong you are, and that food does not control you. Those are the moments that I fight with on a weekly basis, sometimes a daily basis. Sometimes it's a few days of really having to dig down and be strong. And again, like I'm telling you guys, remember why you started and all this good stuff. But that is really what I mean by changing your relationship with food, because until you address the bad behavior, where the bad behavior came from, how you can start to change that bad behavior when you're around food. You can cardio all of your weight off. You can get weight loss surgery. You can eat healthy most of the time, but until you change your relationship with food, nothing is going to change for you in the long term. And that is really one of the reasons why I've been able to have success this time, why I am fully committed and for the first time ever truly on the road to my big goal, which is 199, because I've never weighed under 200 pounds as an adult, and I'm 39 years old. So in over 20 years, I have never weighed under 200 pounds. So I want you guys to know that you're not alone, that that's all part of the process, that it's gonna be really hard sometimes, that maybe you're gonna cry about it, maybe you're gonna beat yourself up over it. And again, those are the times that you really need to dig down deep and make those changes and stay strong, because that's what's gonna help you guys have success, and that's what helps me have success. So I wanted to share that with you guys. You're not alone. It's normal. And again, those are the times that you really need to stay strong. In a world where so much is out of our control, we can't control work all the time. We can't control our bosses. We can't control our spouses. We can't control our friends. We can't control our kids sometimes and the way that they make you feel. But the two things that we can control is what we eat and whether or not we're moving. And in a world full of all of these things that we can't control, it feels really good to win against food, you guys. Like, it feels really good to be like, I don't need candy. I don't need chips. For me, I love sandwiches, and I've had like salami has been like calling my name lately. Salami is not the boss of me. Food is not the boss of us, you guys. So in a world of all this stuff that we can't control, just stay strong. Keep fighting the good fight. Remember that food does not control you. You can always find time to work out. If walking is all you can do right now and it's all you can fit in, and maybe you take your kids and you get your workout in with them, I guarantee you guys, that you can find time for it. And of course, everyone is tired. We all work. We all have all of this other stuff going on, but you need to find the time. And if it's 30 minutes a day, if it's 60 minutes a day, if it's when the kids go to bed, if you have to get up early in the morning and do it before everyone gets up, always remember that there is someone out there that has it way worse than you, that is way busier than you, and they still get it done. So fight those feelings, don't have a pity party for yourself. Get back up. Our story isn't over until we refuse to get back up and we refuse to keep fighting. So I just need you guys to be strong. I need you to please, look at my before pictures. Maybe you guys maybe your body is my before picture. And I've done that before, you guys. That was me. I would see before and after pictures, and I would look at those before pictures and be like, that's my body. My body matches that before body. And look at what that person has done. Look at how that person has changed your life. There is hope for me. I can do this. My story isn't over. And you just need to believe in yourself, you guys, because I believe in you. I love you. Don't forget to follow me here on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe. And then don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I post workouts. I post my body progress, before and afters, different motivational things. So I hope that my story and my words can inspire you guys, that if I can do it, I promise that you can too. I love you.